Sure. Hello, welcome. It's been a long time.
It's been a second,
You
yeah.
caught the plague the last time we were in here doing this, so it's good to see you again.
Thank you.
Last season, when you made your debut for the Royals, I asked you at that time, kind of like how you had gotten to this point, how you had found yourself in Utah, and you had said in your words that your career to that point had been a climb, nothing was given to you, and that you had to work really hard to achieve where you're at. With this new climb that's before you, coming back from an ACL and a meniscus, what does that climb look like, and how are you feeling about life?
Yeah, I mean, my career has not been short of obstacles, and this one is just another obstacle down the road at the end of the day. And I am a true believer that every given challenge that's put in your way is a position of growth. There's possibility of growing in different aspects, and this is something I've never encountered. These are uncharted waters for me. But yeah, I'm taking it as an opportunity to grow, and that's how this recovery journey has been so far.
So we're going to twist it to a happier climb. You came during the summer last year, and the climb began for the Utah Royals. How bad are you itching to get back onto that pitch and help with that with the new season?
Yeah, I mean, there's no player that's ever been injured. I haven't met any that wants to be injured, that wants to be sidelined. And being the competitor that I am, it is pretty painful to be on the sideline, but that's the way it is right now, and the best I can do is get better every day and progress in my recovery so that I can be out there for the team, hopefully here in the near future.
Well, I think this is far enough in advance. I looked at the schedule. You had a hat trick against Seattle in October of last year, October 17th. It's a week later this year. You likely will be back. Are you eyeing another hat trick against Seattle here at the Riot?
I mean, I'm not going to complain if a hat trick is what appears on the comeback, but yeah, I mean, the goal is to get out there and help the team in whatever capacity that I can, and hopefully I can kick off the way I ended before this injury last season.
Well, we're excited to see you back out there. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
What's the support been like from your teammates and the coaching staff and community as you've kind of been going through this?
Yeah, it's been overwhelming, the support I've received. I'm not someone that really does super well with like emotions and empathy and sympathy and all that. So when it first happened, it was a lot, I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, that's a good problem to have at the end of the day, people caring for you. So it's something I've had to learn to accept help, to accept people feeling certain ways during this recovery process, because this is all new to them as well, for my friends and my family. So yeah, it's been received really well, but it is, like I said, uncharted territory for me.
And then you've been documenting a lot of your recovery as well. What do you hope to kind of achieve or help others do with kind of what you're documenting there?
Yeah, I think when you have a long-term injury, it does feel super isolating at times. And I think that was my way to reach out to other athletes and people that are kind of similar to me, that don't want the attention and they don't want everything to be public. So that way it shows them that, yeah, there's a different way forward, even though athletes there's going to be cameras, there's going to be people who want to know how you're doing, but that was kind of my way of taking control of my situation, and kind of documenting it in the way that I want it to be documented.
And then what have you seen from this year's team? I'm sure you've watched some training sessions. How do they look? What are expectations like for the team this season?
Yeah, I think it's definitely still, we're going off the ending of a season that finished pretty good for us, and I think everyone's still super eager, super competitive, and they want what ended last year to continue to flourish. But yeah, we're still a very young squad, but we're seeing a lot of promise, a lot of growth, so hopefully we can carry that forward this season.
KK is a great example of that.
Exactly,
We just saw her in here.
Yeah, she's a little
15 years
young and
old.
she's lively. I'm excited to see what KK brings to the scene this year for sure.
What did you learn about this group of women that you guys can just execute moving forward? Now, I know you were dealing with the injury, but you got to see this team without you out there. And so what did you observe? And then what do you think that you guys can apply moving forward to be successful this upcoming year?
Yeah, truthfully for me, it's been challenging to be around football right now. Like my sole focus has been on my recovery. I haven't been super focused on the football aspect of things. A long-term injury is kind of one of those one times when you're in a team sport that you can be selfish. So truthfully, I'm not going to comment on that just because I haven't been around the team enough in terms of scouting analysis. But I know that this team is young, they're eager, they're driven, and we want to do better than we did last year. And at the end of the day, we want to be in playoffs, and I hope when that happens, I can be around for it as well.
Yeah, a little optimistic here, but what excites you most about the future?
Yeah, I definitely think right now I'm striving for this to be in the playoffs with this group. So yeah, and I think we have the roster to do that. So hopefully we can do that and even have a playoff game at home. I think that would be pretty cool for the Utah community.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool, thanks.
That's perfect.